everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you guys celebrate. It's now time to get back into the swing of things and do some Minecrafting. I've been away a while, and I decided, I've been working on Christmas Land the last little while. So I'm going to show you around, and then whatever's left in the half hour, I'm going to do some work. So the next week or a couple weeks or so, leading up till, probably New Year's, I'm going to try and get on as much as I can. And then I'm going to settle into a new schedule, which I've been coming up with. So, yay. Well, let's just go on. We're right now in the station master's house. This is the deck leading from the station. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my one button there, but that's okay. That's the clock. I'm going to do a fly around eventually. But this kind of looks over the train yard and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm going to go back through. Now, I've set a 30-minute timer because I tend to go overboard. So, okay, so down here we have the main hall of the station. I'm going to work on trying to get that bigger, at least to have a small Christmas tree. In here, that's the ticket taker, or the person that sells tickets. There's a pen and paper, a couple of them. He's wanting to get out, but that's kind of expected. Candy cane there on the floor. I thought it'd be a cool decoration. Might think of something there. What do you guys think? Okay, so go in here. This is the waiting room. People to go if they just want to have a few drinks, cozy by the fire. I put a few little things in there. There's a brewing stand where people can make drinks. There's supposed to be a Christmas tree there. A little bit of a library. Fireplace. This is the guys' washroom. I'll have to put some ivy there. In fact, I'll go and I'll do that right now. Because ideally, what's supposed to happen is, there we go. There's supposed to be some ivy in front of the toilets, but there isn't. So we're going to make sure that that's there. So that's the guys. There's a sink. Okay, so I'm going to try not to go so... This is the gals I haven't worked on in a while, so maybe that's something that we'll do. We got to get some red and green up in the corners to complete the motif. Yeah, like I said, need the brick fireplace, which leads upstairs. And actually, that's one thing I didn't show you. As part of the station master's house, I have worked a bit under the eaves, and there's underneath the eaves. So what I'm going to do is probably make this into a bit of a fireplace, and put windows there, bring out some detail and some light. This will eventually be finished, but basically the detailing in white, that was originally outside, but it looks kind of cool here. So yeah, I'm going to do that on the other side too. So the way I look at it is, this is the main hall for the station master, and that's going to go for a couple levels up. I might make this into kind of like a bit of a railway house, for in the old days, they used to have a house for railway workers. So, oh, almost forgot. In here is my restaurant. Not much of one right now. Please wait to be seated. It was kind of ironic when I was first working on it, because I had no table. So I thought, well, maybe I better put a table. And I might put little placemats. This will be the gals' room. Here, nice and big. And the guys isn't done yet, so we'll go outside. And now we'll start our flyby. Okay. So this is above the, above it. Originally, I wasn't going to put, another addition here, but I thought, if I gotta have the restaurant, gotta have the kitchen. So, and if I've gotta have a kitchen, I have to have chef storage, like the pantry, so for food. So, there's a clock tower. There's the leaves that I told you about. Kind of a couple presents that I'm working on there. The first one's completed. The second one's getting there. And there is my train. Eventually, that'll get further. Of course, a pig has gotten into it. Working on some sidewalks. I haven't decided, but this side might be, there might be a stable here, a small one, for the railway workers. And there'll eventually be a small one over here. Now, I'll put links into the show notes. It'll take a little bit. I'm working on using a style that Andy is Yoda did a tutorial on. And he said you could do it on any style house. And what I'm meaning by that, or any size house. And what I'm meaning of that is using frames and then making your detail from your frames and going from there. So I'm working on that. We'll see how it goes. This is going to be the Grand Hotel. I'm working on, I think it'll be the ballroom. And then, I'll work on the hallways and other facilities that are usually on the main floor. So that's my Christmas kingdom. How would you like to create with me? Let's see how our timer's going. Oh, got lots of time. Okay, so basically here, I can't remember who. It might even have been Andy's Yoda or just a whole bunch of people who suggested, doing some stuff with the roof, like making a two-tone. So that's why I did that, and I think it looks okay. So I'm going to plop myself down. Now, my style of building might be confusing to you, and for that I apologize, but it might help you as well, and I'm hoping it does. So we'll see how much we get done, and if not, well, I'll work on some more tomorrow, and I'll try and get online. Probably won't be until Wednesday because there's a poetry group that I go and see every once in a while. So here in Edmonton, and they are having their reading tomorrow. So plus it's going to be a very, very full day. Seeing a friend of ours. Okay, so we're working some more on the restaurant. Now, what do you think? Like, we've already got red and green for the pillars. What can make it more Christmassy? I don't want it to be overly tacky. That just really doesn't go well. But I suppose we could do wreaths, but again, like I said, I want it to be Christmassy without being too much so. So anyway, what are you guys doing for Christmas? I know I'm asking questions here. And you can respond in the comments if you like. But what are you guys doing for Christmas? My mom has a Christmas breakfast every year. And, so, I just thought of something. Anyway, we usually have pancakes, toast, bacon, muffins, deep fried oysters, honey fried ham. My mouth's starting to water just thinking about it. And then Christmas Day, our tradition is I usually make a nice breakfast here. Not overly fancy, because I like to spend time with my husband. So we, there we go. So I make, this year it's Christmas is on a Sunday. And so what I'm going to do is I'm making, I almost forgot here, waffles. And I'm not going to mention the surprise yet. But there's going to be a surprise for him. So I'll tell you after Christmas. So don't forget to ask me. Otherwise I might forget. Okay, so here we go. We're just motoring along now. And I love doing this kind of stuff. I prefer survival, personally. And, but I thought, well, we've got this creative, why don't we just use it? And I was watching another person, I think it's Zone 1 Gaming, but the Z and the O, like, certain letters are capitalized. He was working on Creative Today, which is amazing, doing a bunch of terraforming, but he had built an observatory, and I used to think, what's the point of doing creative using a seed if you are not going to use some of the resources? Well, it didn't matter. For him, it didn't matter. He just built. He terraformed out to make the space what he wanted for his city, and he just went for it. So, in the new year, I'm thinking of splitting my schedule into 4, having one Monday, a Let's Play, another Monday, and that will be survival. I might go back to Adonia, and if you've been on before, I like what I call creative survival. I will use my resources, but usually only when I can't find them in the area. That's the way that goes. Okay. I'll just make sure. Okay, so let's get red. And this little gaffer down here. And we'll see how we can do. Because then that way, I'll see if I can do it. I'm working just on the flat now and kind of creating my own seed. But I'd like to change that. So, we'll see how that goes. Okay. Now, this is the kitchen. Now, I was going to put I realized that that's kind of loud. But I want you to hear all the sounds. So, where I've got the granite, that is the countertop for when dishes are dealt out. You know, like at certain areas, there's certain places that are like a diner. Well, that's what I guess I'm trying to create here. I originally was going to do sorry, I was just checking something here. Just a regular kitchen, but I thought I'd leave it kind of open. So there'll be a fireplace that everybody can see. You know, things cooking on, stuff like that. And pots and, you know, and then they just pass it out. It's too bad Minecraft doesn't have like a bell thing or a bell shape. Well, I might have to do a triangle made of iron. Not a bad idea. I'll think of that. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we'll go up one more here. There. And that. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's right. I did use plain not crystal quartz for this, to make a contrast of all the other stuff that I had done in quartz. So, for those that have just come for the first time, my name is Michelle. I am a visually impaired gamer, artist, and author. So that's why you might find things a little different than a lot of other gamers. Just checking the timer here. We're doing good. We're over half. And it takes me a while to simulate some of the stuff that I see out there. So I'm looking at the possibility of doing other gaming and stuff like that. But yeah, that does remind me. Boy, my brain is scatterbrained today. Let's finish what I was saying. So anyway, I have been doing Minecraft Pocket Edition for probably a year and a half now. And right now, we are seeing, actually, as you can see by the wording up top, this is the alpha 1.0.7 build. So I've been beta testing for probably about a year. Okay. And I try and help out any way I can. Just because I enjoy doing that. But yeah. I live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And I just try to do the best I can with what I've got. I'm blind in my left eye, and I have tunnel vision in my right eye. And that just tunnel vision for me is different than some people. Tunnel vision for me doesn't mean that I see in a tunnel. It means that I see straight ahead, and I don't have as much depth perception. So in games, I don't move as fast as most, and so I might not see things as good as others. Now, I'm not saying this all just to downplay me. I'm just telling you why, or what's going on with this channel, why it's the way it is, or this part of the channel, because there is going to be more. Let's just get off that, because I'd like to. It's Christmas time, and I just want to continue on with this, and we'll continue. We'll keep on going. So this is going to be the big bedroom. As you can see, there's already two roofs, sides coming up. And I'll take those out when I get down there. And they will provide for a lot of the beds. And I will have beds, and I'll make it look, like I said, like somebody staying here. Now, what I mean by railway workers is those that are surveyors. Now, what I'm going to do with this Christmas land, I'll go with that, and then I'll get back to what I'm planning on doing in the new year, because I know I've totally got turned around. This is what I'm going to call Central Station. And what it means is that we're going to go and build different aspects of Christmas. So you're going to have, eventually, Santa's workshop. It'll be the closest that I can to the North Pole. But it may not look like it. It'll be my depiction of it through Minecraft. It will also have what's the words I'm looking for? Like, there'll be a train you can take out that'll take you to the donkeys, which will take you to Bethlehem, to where the Christ child lay. Wow, I'm glad I got us out of that storm. Even if it is temporary. That is just, wow. Can only wait until it's done. I know I could probably go into it and find a way to toggle it, but I choose not to. Okay. Well, while we're down here waiting for that storm to finish. I'm gonna leave it for right now. Go out in the storm because I wanna work on some more while we're here of the outside. Boop. Now where can you go through the kitchen like that? Okay, clock tower. Oops. This we need to go in the store. Actually, what am I thinking? Go back to this roof. I started on it, so that sounds like it's trying to ebb. Okay. So in the new year, first Monday or on a Monday, I'd like to do a creative seed. Another Monday will be survival. Another Monday, I might do another game. I'm working on Final Fantasy. I've got Eternium, Mage, and Minions. So that's probably what'll go to that. And then eventually what I do plan on doing is making so that you can create art with me. There we go. Wow. What a difference. I have learned a lot through various people on YouTube, and I would like to, feature them. Maybe feature them isn't the right word. But I'd like to do, like shout out, like I did here with Andy, or that I'm going to do here with Andy as Yoda, and yeah. So I'd like you to be able to create with me, and then I'll give you my my Twitter. You can post at me. And speaking of which, I would love to see if you're doing any Christmas builds. I would love to see some shots. So you can post at me, and I'll put the links to them in the show notes as well. But you can reach me at Gods of Michelle on Twitter. I also can be reached at Hearts Alive News and Art Gallery on Facebook. As we get to know each other, if I get to know you through comments and stuff like that, I'll put you as a friend to my main account, and we can go from there. But you can find me there too. My name in Facebook is the same as my YouTube. There. Oh, that's going to look kind of neat. I like how I'm able to mold things around the poles there. Oh, just right there. There we go. Okay, so that stays. Looks like it's growing up out of there. Kind of weird, but kind of neat too. So we'll go over to here. And guys, tell me if If these half-hour videos don't work for you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. And that will conclude. I'll conclude this. But if these videos don't work for you for half an hour, let me know and I'll do less. But I just want to have fun, show you my style, and we'll go from there. And since tomorrow I am not having to show as much, well, I will show you a little bit because I will have done more by tomorrow. Because I'm on this one right now quite a bit. So I'll still show you. But since we're not just starting out tomorrow, I will be able to show less and we'll be able to go from there. I'm saying tomorrow, but whenever the next time is, like I said, probably Wednesday, because I'll be home and as often as I can during this winter time. So until next time, may your journeys, whether they're Minecraft or otherwise, be safe, take care, and God bless. May your journeys be safe. Take care. Where is my... There we go. May your journeys be safe. Take care. God bless. And bye for now. Talk to you soon. Bye.